Hey everybody, it's Kelly and welcome to day 6. So this is day 5, and just to remind you, I do have a card where I put some stickles on this little wood veneer present. The one thing about that is that because I just did it a few minutes ago in real time, you're not going to see it in real time, but I did it. This is still not dry. So I'm going to take this card and just put it to the side. I'll need that for photographing, but I don't want to take the chance of wrecking it. So I'm just going to put that to the side. So then the other thing I have, yeah, this will work, is so that you can see this just in case you missed day 5, is I have this cut that I cut with my Cricut, and I found it a free cut file on the internet at flaticon.com, I believe is the actual website. But I just found that cute little present and cut it, or I just sized it and then copied it and flipped it, and then I just glued them together back to back, and it's a cute little accent, and yay, I've used my Cricut. So cool. So today's story is about this Naughty Grandma impulse purchase I made. Really not Naughty Grandma, because it's books. So I am going to spend some time with my grandkids at a getaway place a couple days before Christmas, and I have their presents. But I was walking past the Christmas books and I saw this Merry Christmas Little Critter book, and my oldest nephew, who is now 25, I'm sorry, no, he's not 25. Yeah, nice. No, he's 27. His younger brother is 25. And Kelly's feeling a little old, despite the fact that I'm talking about grandkids. But anyway, he's 27 and he loved little critter books, and I'm trying to get my grandsons hooked on them. They do love to read. So I thought I'm going to get this. And then what I did is I took a picture of this in my little Walmart basket there, and I sent it to my sister and said, trying to hook the next generation, because I know she'll love this. So then this is a paper book, and my other grandson is 2. This guy's 5, and then the other grandson is 2. And I thought, you know, I certainly can read it to him, but that's a little bit young. So I found this Merry Christmas Mouse book, and it has counting, like it has 9 stockings and I don't know, 8 cookies and that kind of stuff, and he loves to count. So I thought that would be really cool for him, and it's based on that. I think this is the mouse from If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, I think. But anyway, so those are the 2 pictures today. And I'm thinking they'll go like this, just because this has more weight to it. So let's talk a little bit about that. There's a lot of white in this photo. There's a lot of darker colors in this one with that popping blue there. So this photo has a lot of weight, which means you want to put it towards the bottom of things, or if this was a scrapbook page, I'd want to give it some sort of shelf to sit on, or it would feel like it was going to fall through the page. And let me just kind of show you. Let me do this with the white card here so you can kind of see that. And I'm hoping you're picking up on this. You may or may not. If you don't feel bad. But anyway, so that is, it just doesn't look balanced right now because you're getting that darkness when there's a lot of white here. And I've got this white card here too, but something will, you know, some sort of card is going to be here, but there's still going to be, even if we use something that's has more, you know, white or more color in it, it's still pretty, this is still pretty weighty. So needs to be, long story short, needs to be towards the bottom. So kind of keep that in mind. I think I'm going to pick the other card that I'm going to use to journal on here, and then I'll pick the paper that I'm going to put these on. So originally I thought I might use this Oh What Fun card, and I do like it. I didn't think I was going to like it because of the pink, but let me see if I can pull in the pink in with these other colors, and we'll go from there. I think there is a polka dot paper. Aha, yes there is. There's this star paper here. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I love it. The last 2 days, these have been felt really easy to me, and trust me guys, doesn't always feel easy. Sometimes doing these, let me see if I can get another one side by side here. Oh yeah, I should be able to because it's a 6x8 page. Anyway, sometimes doing these pages on a daily basis feels like pulling teeth. But I think it is still kind of early in the season for that, right? You hope it doesn't feel like pulling teeth on day 6. If it does, then I'm going to really be in trouble. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm just gluing the card that's going to be behind it. And this card will go behind the card that's waiting to dry. So I'm going to not put that in. So then this is going to go over the top of this photograph. So what I'm doing is I'm just gluing these guys back to back and cutting the paper around it. It's an easy way to measure, right? I'm all for not having to use rulers if I can get away with it. Okay, so now I can just cut across this. So there's a little trick for you today too about how you can do that. Okay, so then and now I don't, oh yeah, that's the way that goes. Okay, yes. And then that green card was down here. Okay, so this is the mouse one. And then this will be the little critter one. And I'm trying to decide, I think, you know, I'm not going to see all the stars. And I think back to, let's talk about weight again before I glue this down. And actually, so here you have, and you know, this is to my eye. If it looks different to your eye, that's fine. Here I have 2 rows of stars up on top and 1 row on the bottom. There I have 2 and 1. And it's so funny because I would have sworn to you that I really liked that I was going to like it like this with the weight at the bottom, but I actually like it with the weight at the top for this one, which then I think I need to do the same thing here. It's going to look a little weird. So I'm just going to pop that picture on here, just kind of giving myself enough room there. We'll pop the picture here. Normally, with a lot of design principles, when you don't want as much weight on the top as you have on the bottom, you want more weight towards the bottom of things. But in this particular case, it didn't work that way. And I'm just going to go with that and say, okay, that's fine. I'm going to cut this a little bit because I didn't quite get it. Okay, I think I got that. So that's an easy way to measure. By the way, these 6x8 papers came from the December Documented kit, but you can also buy them as well too. So now I think that this does a really nice job of pulling in the colors that are all in here. And even though this blue isn't on here, there's some blue in the background, so I really like that. So I really love the way this looks. Now, we know I need a number for sure. And I also might want some sort of embellishment up here. I'm not sure. You know, I have this here. So, and originally, because these are little presents, I was thinking I might want to put some of these presents on here. But I actually think that that's too much and it makes this page too busy. So I don't think that that's what I'm going to want to do. I think I have some stars. Let's see if I like that better. Definitely would want the green one over here and this one over here if I did that. And I'm like, that looks okay. I do have wood veneer stars, but I think I'm not going to do wood on there. I also have some white acrylic stars. Let's see if I like that better, because I'm not really wild about those. I have big ones and little ones here in all sorts of sizes. So let's see what we think. And if I glue these on, I would definitely do the acrylic stars outside of the page here. I could do one big one there. Now the thing I like about that is that there's a star on here, but it's not so in your face. It's a little bit lighter. So it's a decoration on the card, but it's not in your face. I don't really love the open star on there. And I only have 2. So I'm thinking, you know, I want to do one on that card too. And if I do a smaller one up here, it could get lost because there's a lot of white, but I'm actually kind of okay with that. I'm overthinking this, aren't I? Yes, yes I am. If I'm doing that, I want to do 3, I think. So we can use these 3, I have these little ones here. Now it's becoming too much. Oh, here, I do have 3 of these smaller ones. Done. That's what I'm going with. 3 of the smaller ones. And I just realized I need to get these in the pockets so that I know where I should glue the stars to. So that just looks like this. And I'll glue that one there. Let's see, this guy goes here. And that guy goes here. And that other piece will go on the back eventually. So then I need to glue this one down. And I'm using, obviously, I'm just using my ATG here. I find that this works really well and it sticks really well. So I'm just going to pop that on there. And then we'll put this one on here. Okay, so I still need my number, which in this case is going to be a 6, and I think I want to do it in a green color just because that'll bring some of the green down to this card right here. And I have my lovely Ellie Studio letters and numbers in green, and I'm thinking that's just going to go on this card right here. And I don't normally like this because I can see the lines between, but it's either that or get a smaller number in green, and I don't think I want to do that. I want this to be big, bold green. All right. And this is sliding a little bit. I might have to tack this into my pocket here a little bit. Okay. All right, guys, I think I have everything. I have numbers. I have a little bit of something on each of the pages. I'm done. All right, that's day 6. Hope you guys are all well, and I will be back with day 7 tomorrow. Bye.